To all of the fantastic COLA students, before I read out the Integritas nominations, I just wanted to say a few quick things to you about the current situation and hope that obviously you're all doing okay. Firstly, this is an enormous challenge. It's really tough for every single household, regardless of who you are, regardless of your background, regardless of how big your family is, etc. It is a challenge. For some, it's even tougher because they have genuine medical concerns that they are someone who perhaps is at risk from suffering and potentially even dying from the coronavirus. For others, the economic impact is starting to really bite as many people lose their jobs. The situation, as Boris Johnson has told us, will get worse, and the situation is global. It's affecting so many countries, many of them countries which you've traded with and had strong relationships with for a long, long time. It is a challenging time, and the next few weeks and months it will get worse, as we're being written to and being told about this week by our Prime Minister. I want to reiterate his key message, and I think it's incredibly important. Do stay indoors. The only reason why you should be going out is if you happen to be going to the shop, perhaps once a week for an essential shop, or to a pharmacy or somewhere else for medical reasons. If you are out and about for any other reason, the only reason can be to do fitness, and therefore you're out on a run or something like that. You must, as it currently stands, stay indoors wherever possible. Two other final things for me is, firstly, be kind to one another, be kind to those you live with. We are all going to have stresses and strains in our relationships in the next few weeks and months. Show some compassion, listen to other people, offer to help, and be kind to those that you live with. And finally, communication's never been more important. It's also never been easier from an electronic perspective, but do communicate with people, do communicate with the school, do communicate with your parents, your carers, your siblings, your friends, and communicate in a positive way. Try not to bicker on Snapchat or to say rude things about people behind their back. Be positive. Because as we all know, online communication, as much as we can do it easily, is never actually as good as face-to-face and can create problems. So please communicate effectively, communicate positively. I'm now going to read through all of the students who have been nominated for the Integritas Award for this half term. Okay, congratulations to the 4 students in Year 7 who have received nominations. I'm going to read them all out now. Firstly, for his polite and positive attitude in every class, always willing to contribute, always willing to lend a hand, such a positive influence to the class. Well done to Malachi Harris, fantastic. Next up, for a mature attitude to remote learning, well done to Tyler Piercy. Next up is an outstanding student, not just in Year 7, but across the whole school. She's really exceeded in her time so far at COLA. She makes the most of every single opportunity that come her way, whether it's in a house competition, sports fixture, or leadership opportunity. She's a shining star and will go on to achieve great things. Keep up the great work. Well done to Lily Ella Reynolds. And finally, in Year 7, this member of staff was awarded this student with the Integritas Point or award for showing great maturity and following all the instructions during the fire drill that we had a few weeks ago, and overall continuing to strive to improve himself as a COLA student. So well done finally in Year 7 to Ben Kenzel. Okay, Year 8 had 2 nominations, both for boys. Congratulations to the 2 of them. The first up is to a fantastic student who is polite, hardworking, and always strives to do the best they can in all areas of education. Well done to Samuel Hagan. Secondly is a relatively new student to the year group. However, since they got here, he's settled in really well and has thrown himself into school life. He's polite, kind, and very helpful to staff, which is always fantastic. He has also racked up an impressive number of house points. Well done. I'm going to pronounce the name wrong here. I'm really sorry about this, but well done to Mike Issa-Hein-Harin. Congratulations to the 3 students in Year 9 who have been nominated for the Integritas Award. Firstly, for taking the lead, helping organise and present a very successful assembly to Gallywell Primary School on all the work achieved through Climate Club, and in general doing a huge amount through Climate Club, supporting our school and at Gallywell. Well done to Jason Jocker. Secondly, the student has worked really diligently since the start of Year 9. He always offers others a hand when they need it and always finds time to support others. He's very modest and is a great businessman in the making. He has a great ethics and is a credit to himself and the school. Well done to Jasper Mafuta. Another boy, Well done for this well-respected young man within the year group. He's honest, prepared to own up to his mistakes, and works tirelessly to be a better person. He looks for the best in others and is a trusted friend to many in his year group. He frequently shows integritas. Well done. Finally in year 9 to Stanley Woodham. 10 now, only 2 students in year 10. Congratulations to both of them. First up is a fine, outstanding young man who is polite, respectful, and always prepared to help others, which is fantastic. He often goes unnoticed, and his quiet demeanour means that he can be at times overlooked from those students who tend to shout louder. However, he carries on with no expectation of praise or recognition. Everyone speaks highly of this student who puts his friends and his family above others. He's a credit to himself, his friends, and his family. He's a wonderful young man. Well done, and I apologise for pronouncing the surname wrong, to Dominion Ishikwene. Secondly, an extremely polite, respectful, diligent young woman who strives to achieve the very best. Well done, and again, I may pronounce the surname wrong, I'm sorry about this, but well done to Emma Menuha Foata. Year 11, we're all desperately sorry for what has happened. You and year 13 are obviously the people who educationally are having the biggest impact from what has happened with the coronavirus. You need to know we're going to work with you to make sure you get what's right and what's fair for each of you as individuals, but also collectively, all year 11s nationally need to know that's what's happening. It may take a bit of time. We're hoping to hear out already, but we haven't heard yet from the Secretary of State about next steps, but we will write to you when we know more about that. The Integritas Nominations, I'm going to speak through them quite briefly because there have been a lot for year 11. Well done. The first up is for a student who's been in communication since the academy shut to try and improve her history grades. She may not always get the grades she wants, but she works incredibly hard, and trust me, going forward, that's the thing that's going to help you the most. Well done to Sarah Osman. Next student, who consistently works hard to improve as many results as possible. Her progress this term has been amazing, was up to the point we closed, fantastic. She's done the right thing throughout the entirety of year 11 and should be incredibly proud of her success. Well done to Ellie Som. Next up is a calm, mature, focused individual throughout their time and in the classroom and out of the classroom. They work independently to complete all their coursework to the deadline and to a very high standard, including pushing herself way out of her comfort zone, which is hugely impressive. They've got a grade 9 prediction in the subject for which they were nominated, music. Well done for all of your work. Keep playing the violin, keep performing. To Rachel 2. Next up in year 11, a student who's never allowed them to be told a second time, an exemplary commitment towards the work, caring towards others, and very humble the whole time. Well done to Teresa Luo. And finally in year 11, this student has worked incredibly hard throughout year 11, often going above and beyond to excel in music. He is polite, kind, positive, and a great student who's determined to do so well. Well done to Isaac Elender. And good luck to all of year 11 going forward. So year 12, whilst year 11 and year 13 are directly impacted by the changes in the exam regulations and coronavirus, obviously you, educationally speaking, are going to be hit because you are going to lose half of this year essentially. It's really up to you to own what happens over the next few weeks and months to make sure that you are doing all you can to stay on top of what is happening in your particular subjects that you're studying. Use your teachers, get in contact with them. If you're not sure about something, don't sit there and wallow, do touch base. Good luck over the next few weeks and months. 3 students have been nominated, so well done to each of them. The first up is an extremely committed student with an outstanding work ethic. They're happy to support others and always able to reflect about how to improve themselves academically. Well done to Iman Otten. Secondly, the student is always working hard, helping others in the class, and has shown great integritas, particularly when he got a B in his recent assessment. He improved all of his answers, even though he knew it would not change his reported grade. Well done to Tremaine Sadipe. Finally, in year 12, this student is definitely a worthy candidate, this member of staff believes, to be the next head girl. She's focused, driven, passionate about studies, and also her ability to play basketball. She does not follow others, but does not exert her ability to lead either. She's a good head on her shoulders and is influential within her peer group when she needs to be. Well done to B-Ban. Finally to year 13. I'm desperately sorry about what's happened to you, as I am with year 11 as well. You are the two year groups most hit by the coronavirus from an educational perspective. What's happening right now is hugely significant, and it's regrettable that you and year 11 and those who are doing their undergraduate degrees are those most impacted by what's going on from an educational perspective. Stay strong, stay together, keep working with the school and stay in contact with us, and any way we can help, we will help you. 2 students have received an Integritas nomination for this half term, and these 2 students are, firstly, for her resilient commitment to her studies during this really difficult time. Well done to Taylor Domola. Secondly, for an exemplary attitude to learning, constantly striving for her best, understands the value of learning for the sake of it, and improving herself, not just her exam grades. Well done to Aaliyah Lightbourne. Congratulations to both of you, and good luck to the whole year group going forward.